Hello, and welcome to 2 Minute Tuesdays, where I answer your questions about social media in 2 minutes or less. Apologies for hammering that's happening outside. It's been happening all morning, so I figured I should just do this video versus waiting, a year. So today's question is from Kevin, and Kevin wants to know, is there a right or wrong time to post on Twitter? Thank you so much for your question, Kevin, and I'll answer your question in 2 minutes or less. Okay, so no, there isn't a right or wrong time. Bye! No, just kidding. There has been some research on this, and they found that noon and 6 p.m. are the best times because at noon people are eating lunch, and so they're checking Twitter at the same time. At 6 p.m. they're either getting off of work or they're just arriving home, and they have some free time now, so they check Twitter. So something to keep in mind is it actually really just depends on your audience, right? The right or wrong time. Let's say your audience is unemployed, then noon and 6 p.m. aren't going to be as relevant to them as it would be for people who are employed. Let's say you live in Australia, but your market is in America. Then noon and 6 p.m. your time isn't going to be relevant to your market in America. So if you want to figure out where the majority of your Twitter followers are located, what you can actually do is go to analytics.twitter.com, and I'll include the link to that in the description section. Go to analytics.twitter.com, and you'll see on top a tab for audience. Click that. And then a little further down is going to be some more tabs. One of those is demographics. Click that demographics tab. Scroll down a little bit, and you will see some countries and where your audience is represented in those countries. You'll also see regions, so that's actually really awesome. So maybe your audience is in America, but they're actually on the West Coast, not the East Coast. That's also going to help you to determine when you should post on Twitter. One last thing is that the lifespan of a tweet is really short. So some people say it's 24 minutes, some people say it's 2 hours. So essentially, you're just going to want to post several times a day on Twitter if you want to take full advantage of it. That is it. Thank you so much for your question, Kevin. If any of you who are watching this have a question of your own for the next 2 Minute Tuesday, please let me know in the comment section. Just write up your question there. If you like this video, please press like. If you've learned something, press like, share it, and I would be very grateful if you could subscribe. So I will see all of you next week on the next 2 Minute Tuesday.